Ave, fellow Empire builders, this is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Imperator Rome. We've been calling this series Imperator Egypt. And on that word, continuing, I'd like some advice from you. And yes, I do take a look at viewing numbers, but also they who speak get heard the most. Okay. They are working on, and there is a beta version of the new free patch coming out. I know, and I want your advice, because again, those who speak get heard the most. What to do with this series? Partially because I started the series before release, partially because one of my primary goals with a series like this is to show you what the game is you're buying. I mean, I'm having fun with this game. I've entered in with some of, at least one video and some comments, some of the controversy, including Frederick Wesser's tweet posts. He's former head, now special project lead, and I think biggest shareholder or something of Paradox. I only know him as occasional tweet back and forth person, but so meaning not really at all, but so I don't want to make too much of any of that. It's just on some of the controversies over the release of this game. And so part of my goals with any of this is I can love this game, and I'm happy if you hate it. I'm happy if you're disappointed in it. Obviously I don't want you to have those feelings, but if you do, fine. I'm not pushing this game on you that you need to buy it. If you see it and it's not for you, don't buy it. They have announced a program for influencers that may get percents of sales, but even if I were to sign up for that, I don't want to sell you a product you don't like, unless you just want to get all those little icons in the forum posting at Paradox, and I own this game, I own that game. And if you're just doing it for that collection, I know one person who just does it for that collecting purpose. But hey, people collect sillier things. Don't buy something unless it meets your needs. And I know this is getting longer than I intend to get there. So is to show you what it is you're potentially buying to make a good buying choice. So going forward, from what I understand, again I'm not sure, is that jumping to the next major patch, it breaks the save game, so you can't continue the series, or current games, but series for this case. I could opt, I think it depends on some of the settings, so they have a maximum number, but opt out of the patch once it's released to continue this series. I could, quite honestly, I really want to play as Egypt. Trust me, I get two reasons I very much get of why, well, three maybe reasons why people want to play some of the smaller countries. One is, and I say it's broken when it's Hearts of Iron because it's such a short time period, but say pick the Brigantina up here. They've taken over the Cornovi, or yeah, they've taken over the Cornovi. The Cornovi are right here, but is that if you pick one of these peoples and then paint the map that color, that's sort of basically what Rome did to some degree, or to a large degree. I mean, they didn't get too much past here, but within the time frame of this game, and that starts out, well, a single city here at one point, or maybe Rome and Ostia. But so yeah, you can logically do this in this long time frame if you want to do a long playthrough with that. Now, if you can do it in, I don't know, 50 years, 60 years, and the game's broken. But so I get the challenge aspect of starting small and building to it. I get the hey, I'm Swedish, hey, I'm German, hey, I'm, English or Scottish, or hey, I'm Spanish, or whatever, pick your region that you have, or you're not even that, but you have a interest in the history of the Germans, or history of, you know, um, Armenia or whatever, and you want to play that as a small power. But you want to play that because you have a cultural interest connection. I get that, and I also get that it's maybe a smaller place to start to learn the game. So I get those three reasons for doing it. And some of those would be my reasons too for playing. And if you notice the Scottish motif of my YouTube channels, definitely looking for, it would be a Celtic, shall we say, tribal, which could even be, I guess, Cisalpine or Transalpine Gaul or something like that, but more so than the German. So if I was most likely to play a small tribe, it would be a Celtic tribe of some sort. And not that I wouldn't play the Seleucids, because the playthrough I have of Rome 2 is a Seleucid playthrough, or I would play the Romans or whatever, but Rome is, I figure, going to be done to death. I just also have a fascination with Alexander the Great, the sort of cultural mixes and very much cultural clashes of Egypt and Greece for the Ptolemaic empires, and they were just weird people in many ways, so that's cool. The Ptolemies were, most assuredly. So I want to sort of play as Egypt, at least for a while, and if we continue playing with this game as a mix within the channel, I will most definitely at sometimes play, whether it's a small Celtic tribe or Seleucids or whatever else, play as other players. So would it be good for me to start again fresh from the beginning and play on through, or start and sort of catch up to sort of roughly this year date with the new, because I can play quicker than making videos, so sort of play and catch up to roughly this point? Or would it be, so probably if we're going to continue with this, it would be something for now with Egypt. So either continue this, start fully fresh, or start again and get to here. Or would you want to, and I forget it, but there was one mod that came out within days, and it was one of the, I think it was Ari who originally sent it a shout out. Hi Ari, hi Lawless, if you watch this series, don't know. But and sort of like, wow, that's really fast. How'd they get that out so fast? Well, maybe, and I don't know this, maybe they were in the beta and started making the mod in the beta. Somebody else may have done that for Hearts of Iron 4. But so yeah, play it with one of the mods, because now everybody's seen the sort of the base game, and maybe now it's time to see, well, what can you mod into the game, so I don't know. So feedback on continuing this series, and I'm doing this up front because best 20% of you make it to the end. At worst it's normally 10%, but just like behind the scenes stats of how many people make it to the end of videos like this. So yeah, so your feedback would be good. Now we're looking at, I'm going to try here, as you can maybe see, building up, and I've learned some more things for dealing with how best to go to war with somebody. So we're getting ready to go to war with Cassander's group here, Phrygia. Yeah, see, I would call it the, I don't know what I would call it for sure, but oh no, no, this is Cassander here. Man, I get this because it's there. This is Antithopid. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is. Let's go near the capital. Yeah. This is the Antigonid Empire. Sorry, I get that messed up. So I'd probably call this the Antigonid Empire, the Seleucid Empire, and the Ptolemaic Empire is what I would. And Macedonia is probably a little more correct, because they were constantly, shall we say, exporting Macedonian phalanx warriors out to these various empires. And I don't entirely get how that's all going, whether it was purely a cash deal or a sort of, because there are clans within sort of Macedonia, whether it was sort of like, hey, yeah, my, clan buddies are fighting over in, I've gone to Egypt, I'll go there, or my clan buddies work for Seleucids, so I go to the Seleucids. I don't, is coming, sort of raising and going out there. One of the people that take over, I don't remember which one right offhand, sort of succeed Alexander as king of Macedon, lose because they get attacked by some of these people up here, while some of his army is, I don't know, some other, place sort of around here, not way off. And so this did sort of continue as various people, and even briefly some of the Ptolemies, sort of ruling a political entity of Macedonia, where there really wasn't a political entity of the Seleucids. It was sort of remainder Persian Empire satraps. I don't know. Okay, patron of the arts. Monthly legitimacy, we're going to lose 2. We have 100 plus. We can afford that. We can't really afford the patron of the arts right now, because we are doing a massive recruitment drive. We're going to recruit some elephants, sort of spread them out because they take a long time to build. We can disband our army if it turns out to not be a good idea once we get it all built. But I see these guys at war, so I want to be ready to step into this. Okay, you come to here. You wish they would build more models so that I could see quickly if these were, what type of troops. You're going to use big giant men on the map, and I'm a little better with this than I am with some other games doing so. Oh no, you I want to go to there. You I want to go to there. I sort of planned all this out as I'm building 2 sort of armies of occupation. One of these guys are the bigger armies are sort of armies of battle. I don't know. The main sort of, we're going to battle everybody else. Okay. These are meant to be armies. Also, scooping up individual. I don't know if those are strong enough. I think so. Individual provinces. Who has the piety really high, piety low, military? I don't know if military effects. We'll send him. Oh no. All these guys here, they're big enough to have them all stacked. Just everybody come to. We're going to add the, this is maybe going to be my premier army, I don't know. This one we're going to put Ptolemaic Philadelphus in charge of this one because it's super loyal to him. That's reasonably good. Pull a few light infantry. Oh, that's right. The governor's off playing in the Olympic Games. Now this one, we're going to, and see, I think, flanking cohorts, I think I need to specify heavy horse, or they won't specifically put them in the flank. How do I put this? It would be really, really nice if you could much more detailed work out some of that strategy. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab another phalanx. Okay, we have religious advances. Good. Omen power is going to be bigger, better, stronger, faster. Okay, merge you together. Merge you together. Merge you together. Did I send you over here? I thought I did. I'll come around here. Okay. Don't want to get too big for attrition reasons, but I want to keep it big enough to hopefully be able to deal with the armies. Now these guys are hopefully going to get the elephants as well, so that should be a fairly decent army, especially with heavy horse. Better luck next time. Okay, well, maybe we can put him back as governor now. You remember who it was? Oh, you may be still traveling. Okay. I do like that. Well, some of this is instant gratification, most assuredly feeling, but I do like the idea of a sense of travel and distance, of diplomatic ranges. I like that. I like the idea of, you know, declaring war or manufacturing claims. Yes, you push the button, but it does have a time counter on it. Okay, that's good. So one, not too heavy into our army, but one with some heavy units, lots of light. Big enough to confront, the enemy. Another big one down here. Okay. How is this war proceeding? Okay, they're sort of going after each. There's territory, which hopefully will mean, oh good, Lydia is moving as well. Okay, Hellenistic state of Halicarnassus, oh boy. War elephants, no. We're not letting somebody have our war elephants. Greedy benefit. Incapable. No, we don't want an incapable ruler. Ooh, he would be good to, effective governor. No, we don't want to do that. We may put him in charge of some military or something. Okay, we'll put you in charge down here. Who do we have up here as Infection, skeptical, tactically inflexible, jealous, crafty, reckless. Okay, we're going to change him to this guy, which will give local fort defense a significant improvement. Now, he's commanding that army. We have no one here. Crafty, corruption, yeah, okay. Going for war, finesse. That's alright. Not great, maybe. We got Philadelphus in charge over there. Which, he could be killed in battle, and of course he could be captured in battle too, which would not be the best thing. Okay, ooh, horse archer just, oh damn. He's the guy that should have been up there for this group, because they have horse archers. Can't change him for a year, damn. Okay, archers, light infantry, well, we have some of that. Original thinker, camel discipline, lighter. Okay, I don't like the tactically inflexible. Corrupt, okay, we'll give him that job. Let's see if we can just stick somebody here better than nobody. Okay. Siege ability plus 10%. Okay. And or we can give him a job. Hopefully that increases his loyalty. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll put you in charge of those guys. Who do we have in charge of our navy? Well, we'll go with you. Trade route, steppe horses. Ooh, we just lost our steppe horses. Trade route here. Well, good thing we got our steppe horses. We don't want to lose any of those units or disband them now until we can get that trade route back. Oh, was it maybe because it was or can we still build steppe horses? Yeah, horse archers. Okay, well, I don't know. Oh, no, we can't now more. Because we changed leaders here and don't have that. Okay, let's what is import cloth? Yeah, let's cancel that. Oh, cancel that. Oh, maybe I was thinking maybe it was because we went down in number of trade routes available. Okay, well, come over there. Omen power. Discipline. I guess that's really important for combat. Yes, you may get livestock from us, I think. Oh, damn. Okay, well, maybe that's alright that he has an extra set of elephants. I was sort of worried about that a little bit. Partially for attrition, partially for other reasons. Just making sure the other army's big enough. Okay, well, I'm gonna save this just before making a big, like, what's going on. Now we're gonna resume. Now, some of the stuff I've learned about what you want to do before you go to war. One is come to the economy here. And army maintenance. We want to increase pay, which will increase morale of the army, but massively. We're down to 17 because we've done massive army expansion, including expensive things like elephants. So we want to do that. We want to improve fort maintenance. That's also going to be a big jump in costs. So we're going to do all of that. And we're going to come over here. We're going to open up this, and we're going to do covert actions. Fabricate claim. Oh, I'll cancel that. Let's say we want over here. What's this? Sicilia Trachea or something. Okay. There. We're fabricating a claim that we own this. Well, we own anything that, or we are legitimately the owners of anything that had been part of Alexander's empire anyway, so yay. Again, if you haven't watched some of the early episodes, that is partially on the belief that I have, and it's definitely something that was thought by some people back then, that Ptolemy Soter was the illegitimate half-brother of Alexander the Great, and two, he captures Alexander the Great's body and buries him, and he who buries the last king of Macedonia is the next king of Macedonia, whether that means you defeated the previous king in war and now burying him, or you're just burying your father who died peacefully in his bed and you're inheriting his kingdom. Just sort of shows the idea that you not just killed the king, but you've won and controlled the situation. Okay, can we go to declare war now? We're going to take that. Okay. Okay, ooh, we have a negative thing, so we need to go. Right. Now, in the immediate surrounding provinces, they're going to get swallowed up anyways. Let's see about coming that way. These guys, we're going to march to the capital. That's another thing that I've learned. Let's see if these guys can grab there. These guys can grab There. Yeah, they're strong enough to do that. That's good. And these guys, come on over here. Yeah. I think it would be best to sort of walk up along the coast. Okay, that's what I wanted to see here. You guys go to there. You're locked in, unfortunately, already. Okay. So that may mean the doom for this army, but may not be now. If these guys can get there in time. No. Okay, okay, now we've shifted. Looks like we have got them. Good. Okay, well, what we're going to do is with our main sort of army here, we're going to sort of chase them to some degree. Don't know where they're going, but let's, instead of let them get their feet under themselves. Oh, this is, no, this is the big army. This is the smaller army. That's, okay, yeah, that's going where we want to go. Okay, you've done your job there, so you go there, you've done your job, go there. Okay, you guys start marching up the coastline. Oh, we want to slow this up. I think 2 is about as fast as I want to really play battles and try to react to it. Well, let's come up there so we can get a sort of a look in on what's going on. Okay. Morale of armies, morale of navies is up, military tradition, cost down 25%. Very good. Which, let's see. Basic training, starting experience, general. We're going to do siege engineers. National manpower, that's good, that's good, yeah. Since we are at war. And we are sieging places. Think you're going to this provincial capital up there? Maybe. We'll push that way. Okay, you just grabbed up another province, go to there. Okay, Arsinoe Langrid. Oh, I don't want to say Langrid. Arsinoe of the Ptolemaic line inspires the army. Morale was beginning to waver at the camp when Arsinoe stood up before the assembled soldiers and gave an inspirational speech. She convinced all who were present that the odds of battle were on their side, using her extensive knowledge of military tactics. When the soldiers marched the next day, they did so with the confidence that victory was assured. Okay, her popularity goes up. Ooh, she was not very popular before. And morale of the armies, very good. Okay, you come to, well, come up to here. I think we're going to keep moving you as a more maneuver piece as opposed to a army of occupation. I want to grab a couple more cheap sort of units here. Let's see if we can do. Four more. Let's just grab another sort of occupying type force that's big enough to do so. Ooh. Let's come around there. Maybe he's going to there. Yep, looks like it. We can defeat him in battle a second time. It would be very good for us. Not just on the war score issue, but that is an issue. Where do we think he's going now? We've got a fort there, which is inconvenient. Well, let's see. Maybe he's traveling along this road, so that would be a good path of. Let's see. Well. Let's grab. Oh, we still have the manpower and the money to do so. We'll disband a lot of these cheaper units soon. Once the war's over, I mean. Which I hope the war will be over soon. Over by Christmas. Yes, I do get that there wasn't a Christmas yet. Though there was a Yule tide, I think, at this point. Oh, no. Wrong path. Come down here. He may be coming to this fort. Okay, we've got that. Oh, is that it? Oh, that's Cappadocius. Okay. Well, Okay, you come to there. Okay, you come up to the port, you come to there. Yeah, it looks like they're going to either the... Well, let's see if we can go to here. Okay. You guys form up an army. We'll put in some sort of general here. Ooh, he would be great for the War Elephant Command. Yeah, that's alright. Okay, you come here. You're just going to try to gobble up some more provinces. Yeah, he's continuing to the fort. Maybe we'll get him before he gets there, though. Almost got that. You come over to the port city down there. I like port cities. Okay, now that you got that, he's marching off to there. You go up to there, see if you can cut him off his escape or movement. Okay. Let the looting be gentle. Okay, so we've taken out their capital. Let's move to their port. You advance one province. You can come. Well, I like the coastline best, so let's come up to there. There. You might as well come to there. Worst, you're defeated, but we've got a heavy hammer coming down on you soon, hopefully. Okay, well, we're retreating back out just because you're coming that way. We'll push out. Okay, well, he's going up there, so let's head that way. And you turn right around. Decline offer. Not that I'm being overly greedy, it's just if they're actually suggesting that we're in a very good position. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, the honorable people of Barca have turned out in droves to see the renowned general Lysandritis? Lysandritas. Okay, lead his troops away to a delegation. What could go wrong? 5 loyal cohorts. Sure. That's good. Oh, there's some. Is that him? No. That is. No. Or is that this guy? No. Yes, I know I have that sort of army of reserve, army of the rear. Okay, you're doing good. You're doing all right. They're coming up to there. You come down to here. What country is that? I don't know. Oh no, it just. Keep marching to defeat those guys. They've got that city. Let's come up that way with you. Okay, let's break off a smallish element. Okay. We don't want to go too small, but we want to try to. Okay, they're maybe not exactly allies, but they're not enemies. That could be bad. Siege is 1. Okay. Oh, I thought I had you selected. That could be bad. We'll see. No, we're not going to play that game just yet, even if we lose this. Okay, they've just taken some massive hits. So they've just now reinforced their side hugely. Yeah. We're defeated. Okay. Now you come up here and go after them. You keep running. You keep gaining more positions. Yeah, guys, you can jump into this battle anytime you want. into? Camels. Yeah, you can have camels. Decline offer. Okay, oh, looks like we just now are going to crush them. Okay. Yeah, you can go there. Pursuing their fleeing army. Okay, where are they going to? Here, it looks like maybe. Okay. Run away from whatever battle that might be coming up. I'll stay there now that they have other troops involved. We are victorious, and it looks like we captured somebody. Or somebody on our side captured somebody. Okay, glass, yes. Did I leave too soon? Probably. Oh well. Before we had the actual capture. Okay, well you got that city. Let's see if I can grab this one. That's sort of what they're offering. No, thank you. We want more than that. Papyrus, yes, you may have papyrus. Okay, well, hopefully this will be a victorious battle for us. Looks like we have them outflanked. We've got war elephants, they don't. Wow. They're really dumping on the peace agreements. No, decline that offer. Okay. Now, if we sue for peace, let's see what we could see about taking here. Okay. 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 This is not, of course, what we can grab just yet. Okay, well, cancel then. Now, they're retreating back out, so we're going to march. Well, they're coming. That's not us, that's them. You guys come up here. Yeah, let's hire these guys. Okay, hiring lots and lots of mercenaries. Because I think this is a telling moment. Yes, if they're defeated, well, oh well. Okay, so it looks like they're heading... Yeah, no, that's still a good path. No. Not quite what we're looking for. It's taking a little too long. You keep coming there. You head over to here. Also part of the reason I hired all those mercenaries. Keep them from hiring them. They're in my pay, they won't be in theirs. Okay, looks like we've got just about all of that area done up. So let's head that way. But we are badly bruised. Okay, no, you stay right. You stay right there. You guys. Come up this way. Once you get around there. Ah, we can get another invention. Monthly general loyalty, professional sailors, starting experience, national manpower, religious, man hierarchy. Okay, we want national manpower right now because we are coming low on that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can you run away in time? Probably not. Disagreement at the highest level, okay. Ehemeros, a man of sound reputation. And Magus Magrid, relation. He is 69 years old, he is 71 years old, so they're going to die off fairly soon. That would probably be best because he'll go up to 58 loyalty and he'll go down to 80% loyalty, so that will keep the people the most loyal as we can. Well, you can go there, you can come to here, I think. Yeah, we're defeated. Sometimes I don't get, because we've like got massive amounts of their territory, we've defeated their army several times. We are still mopping up much of their don't think we need their friendship. Okay, you come to here. If we can time this right, let's hit them with both armies. Hopefully before they can retreat out of there. But come on, get us both in there. Okay, we've got elephants. Their units are weakened. Probably very low morale. Some better die rolls. Okay, they are fleeing somewhere. Go retake that port. Good, get some revenge for previous loss. Okay, now that you're back and doing well, come over this way. Where are they going? Oh, they're coming right back to us, I think. Or some such thing. Really not that interested in the desert right now. Not that I don't want the Syrian desert someday. Now, if I were to offer them peace now, how much could I grab up? Okay. Oh, well. Okay, well, we could do a white piece. That is not what I am contemplating. Yeah, no. These guys are getting better. I'll march up to there. The warm period. Our people, farmers, nobles alike claim that the weather has gotten warmer and the growth has improved the last few years. Okay. Very good. Oh, can you go there and take that province, maybe? Or city, I should say. I've definitely warmed to the idea of calling these things cities, even though they're territory outside of them. Death. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I'm not really worried about these guys so much. Having commanders. send you off to siege that. I think that would be a good idea. Oh, okay, can you still run away? And can you come up to there? Well, trade deal gemstones, yes. That's easy. Okay, they're offering that, and that. Decline. Yes, I know I'm going to lose that little battle, but let me see. It looks like he's using mercenary leaders. Mercenary troops, so we lost one of our people. Okay, well. Another great victory for us. Prisoners held abroad, yes. Okay, okay, let's see what we can maybe get. Sue for peace. Doesn't allow us to do any suing for peace. War goal is being contested. Okay, well, the mercenary forces can come down here. Okay, well, Palestina, which is down here. Okay, oh good. Let's see, doesn't quite give me that gold, but it gives me there, connects those. Okay, we're gonna accept this offer. Okay, so, let's go back. Okay, so we have now expanded our empire into here a bit more. Along this coast a lot more. We got another fortified city. We've cut them in two. I don't know if Cappadocia is friendly to them or not, but we've cut them in two. We've moved up along the coast here. I did sort of want this area over here and maybe a bit more, but I wasn't really anticipating getting that. So, reasonably good victory, reasonably good war. Cost us a lot of manpower and a lot of money. Well, we're going to end the episode here. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for many more great historical gaming videos. And of course, I love hearing from you about the topic, what to do going forward or other things. Please post something. See you next time for more historical gaming.